And
We're here.
action. Today we're almost in the garden.
Yeah.
Sort of in the garden. We're not in the house. We're outside our home.
Yeah.
So welcome to the first ever Feel It Real Fun, episode 26.
Wow.
Live in the garden. That's 26 episodes, 10 to 15 minutes each watched by 300 to 500 people. That's pretty darn good.
Yeah.
So we're waiting for our live viewer.
Yeah.
They're so much fun than dead viewers. There's probably more dead viewers than live viewers anyway. So,
When do we see? Well, we don't.
yeah, we don't know. Anyway, hey, we've got one live viewer. That's good. Cool. We don't have to squint at the screen anymore. That's good. Welcome to Feel It Real Fun, episode 26.
Yeah.
Today we're in the garden. We're having fun. We're going to talk about speeding up, your why, and let us know if you can hear us over the noise in the background.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's not all that bad. So that's it. So,
Right.
how fast do I order food?
Very fast.
Right? So it takes seconds. By the way, most people I know say they order pretty fast, but it takes them a long time, right? So what we want to do today is we want to talk about secrets of speed. Camera's up here.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I was thinking.
So secrets of speed. So if you're starting with the wrong question, and I don't mean the wrong question, but if you're finding that what takes a long time for you, you haven't identified your why. So my thing is, we were just talking about this, why do I eat? I eat for energy. Primarily, what I eat for is energy. So what I'm asking, so when I go to a restaurant, I open it up and I notice, what is it that has tons of wheat? What is it that has tons of sugar? And I don't eat those. Come back into the camera.
Sorry.
So you have different set today. So it eliminates about 80% of what's on the menu, right? So what do you want? If you can't answer that fast, if you can't, if you go into a restaurant and the waiter says, what do you want? It should be pretty easy to say, do you guys have steak?
Yeah.
If you can't answer that fast, here's the thing. Oh, I don't know what I want, but I want it now. Right? Yeah, how can I speed this up? Well, what do you want? Well, like, I want him, right? Yeah, forget him, right? We've talked about this. But the thing is, why do you want him? Why do you think they want him? It's got to be him. Why?
Why?
Yeah.
Well,
He's the
they
one.
see him as the one that has everything that they want.
Yeah, so we can't even relate to that, right? But what it comes down to, as far as I can tell, is there's no one else but him. I will be alone.
Yes.
What I don't want to be is alone, but since I can't admit that I'm a negative thinker or use negative words, see yesterday's episode, it's got to be him.
Yeah.
Yeah. When it really comes down to, I don't want to be alone, and the only person that I've ever been with is him, or the only person I want to be with is him. Okay, versus I just want to be loved. I want to be in a lovely relating-ship.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
So, why? We were talking about why right before we got on.
Yeah, we were. Why do we do anything?
Why do we do
Yeah.
anything?
Yeah.
Why do you do anything?
For me, it's a sense of fulfillment. It's a sense of just doing the best I can. I've got to love what I'm doing. If I don't love it, then I'll do it and I'll tick the boxes, like I was saying. Like,
By the way, this is
I've
gold.
I've done that. I've done what I should do.
I'm following the 4 steps of the
Yeah.
formula.
Yeah.
I want to get into college and graduate and get a career.
Yeah.
Okay, get it? I don't know anybody, right? So I've talked to a lot of kids, right? I've had a couple stepkids, too, and a grandkid or two. And not one of them tells me when I say, what do you want to be when you grow up? None of them says, I want to tick the boxes.
No.
Right? However, thank you,
I want to
Tamika.
have fun.
I want to have fun.
I want to love what I'm doing, and that's I can see how work in the past a lot of the time has been tick the boxes off.
But what do you like about work? When you've had a really good job.
Yeah.
Why do you like troubleshooting? By the way, I asked the what question.
It's
What do you like?
Trouble. That's what I love.
What
it's
I like
a
is
game.
troubleshooting.
Yeah.
Why do you love it?
Yeah. It's like a game. It's a puzzle.
It's the
to
game.
be
It's the
solved.
puzzle.
Yeah.
What'd you do for the first 40 minutes you were up this morning? Sitting in the Ames chair after you took the puppies out and stuff. What'd you do?
I played some Scrabble with my coffee.
Yeah, she gets this, okay?
Yeah.
She likes the game. By the way, we all like a game. We all like adventure.
Yeah.
But if you're ticking the boxes, what is the right answer? Okay. In other words, you're answering to a dead nun. Okay. I went to school, and the dead nun would say, memorize this. Okay. Let's make learning a chore. Right? Ha. Yeah, that screwed everyone. Right?
That's probably partially why. Because I've done a little bit of carpentry in the past, and how I've been talking to you about how I want to do it again, and I've even ordered the wood.
Look at her.
Yeah. And
how much wood do you have?
Quite a lot.
Look at her.
But it is a bit like seeing something that I want to build, and it's still the puzzle. It's like,
you get it?
How do I make... So this is what I want to have in the end. How do I make that? And so it's like I've got to keep digging in to work out, oh, well, the first bits are these bits.
When you know your why, you light up. By the way, I gave her a gift once. I forget what it was for, Mother's Day, birthday, whatever. But it was a treasure map. Do you remember that? The Victoria's treasure map?
I love that.
There were puzzles.
Yeah.
I started her with a map, and she went through the garden, and she
finds
something. And the clue is
okay.
is Mike Yesu.
Yeah,
she's
that's
going,
right.
Who is Mike Yesu?
What
Who is Mike
does
Yesu?
that mean?
And on the cottage, there was a window with a microphone, an amateur radio microphone sticker.
Yeah.
And below it was a Yesu brand, right?
Yeah.
So Mike Yesu. And then at Mike Yesu, right below the sticker, was another hint. Oh, my God!
Yeah, I was running all the way around the garden. It was ace. Finding all the clues to finally get to the end.
Some tiny little gifts.
Yeah.
Hidden with all these little clues, honoring her why, right? Let me talk about my why. My why is really simple, okay? I want more kids to play with. Okay? That's it, okay? I want more people to play with and more play time. Okay? In order to play, okay, and to have play time, most people say, I need more money, right? And yada, yada, yada. And that's true, right? Don't get me wrong. Having plenty of money is good. Okay? But before you get there, okay, you've got to stop being at war. If you're at war, you can't play. And if you're trading time for dollars, if that's your money philosophy, you are not going to have play time. So you got to stop the war, which is how do you imagine you? How do you imagine reality? Or you imagine that you create things, or you imagine like, damn it, I got to manifest money for another bill. I wish there were no bills in the world. These oppressive capitalists, the bankers. It's the bankers' fault. You know them. Who? Yeah. Is it Larry's fault? I know Larry the banker. No, not him. The bankers. Right? The bankers, the Bilderbergers, the Hamburgers.
But you've made your whole... So that's your why. It's almost like the fundamental why that drives your entire life.
Yes.
And you've made your work, like right now.
What I'm doing?
You're making play.
This is play. You're my
friends.
Playmates.
Yeah.
And I'm sharing stuff to get you guys out of your heads and into your lives.
Yeah.
If you imagine life differently, if you develop some business strategies in life instead of, I'm going to work for myself, I'm going to trade time for dollars for the worst boss in the world. Me, right? That ain't going to work. On the other hand, if you develop wealth strategies, like we share in that other group, and you stop trading time for dollars as your primary, life changes. Because at that point, I spent about 10 hours writing each of the Neville Goddard Simplified books. They sell for $7. So for 10 hours, I got paid $7. Well over 1,000 times. Okay? Let that sink in. And do we get good emails about those?
Yeah.
They change lives. Now, I could have taken those 10 hours, worked one-on-one with people, right? Scheduled time, hadn't been late, hadn't been canceled, all that good stuff, traded time for dollars, impacted the lives of 10 people.
Yeah.
And made much less money.
Yeah.
You get it? There's a strategy there. If you have a strategy, my strategy makes it a game. How can I write a book, take about 10 hours, have a lot of fun researching, see what I can learn about me and the material.
Yeah.
You get all the games in there? Okay? I'm going through a puzzle strategy. I'm solving my puzzle. I'm solving your puzzle. How do I get you out of, I'm at war with the man, at war with the world, at war with the IRS, at war with my husband, at war with what do I do for the rest of my life? Okay, if what puzzles you, move back to why. Okay? Now we're going to cover a tiny bit of that. I got to make a course out of this. I was taking notes on what to talk about this morning, and it just turned into a pretty massive thing. And I think I might turn a pretty massive thing into a $10 product. Yes, crass commercial. Some people don't like this. Too bad. Right? So, how do you back up to your why? My why is really simple. Okay, your why really has to be pretty simple. You notice hers? What lights her up? Puzzle.
Yeah.
Solve the puzzle. Okay? And experience satisfaction for doing the best job at solving the puzzle.
And that, yeah.
Watch her. Watch her. Watch
doing
her.
the best job that I know I can.
Those are her whys.
Yeah.
If she can't do her best, she's not satisfied. If she's not, Tamika, that'll be a freaking kick butt course.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you. So if you can't, if you refuse to, let me back up. In school, they told us to focus on what's. Okay? What's the right answer? Yeah. Forget that. Why? Puzzle.
Yeah.
Satisfaction for doing excellent. By the way, excellence is one of my things. I am nuts about it. Even though I have horrible grammar and so on, some of the stuff, I manage to do an excellent job at a lot of things, and a lot of my grammar is very intentional. Okay, it's designed to muck with the system because the language that you know, if you speak English and read English on my site, odds are English, by the way, is designed to have subject, verb, predicate. English is a language at war. The subject is at war with the predicate. Okay? Ponder that for a little bit.
Subject is at war.
I eat food.
Yeah.
Oh, you shouldn't victimize food. How many emails do I get about that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
The types of food.
I market stuff. Oh, you shouldn't market stuff. Yeah. English is a language of war. And if I muck with it a little bit creatively, okay, people stop having war and they start speaking like Roomies and these other drooling idiots. Because once you start waking up, English is a challenging language.
They're not idiots. They're beautiful, what Rumi was
Exactly.
saying. Yeah.
Okay? It's the intellectuals that call Rumi the idiot. It's the intellectuals that call Whitman an idiot. But if you start waking up, you go, oh my God, these guys are right on. It is like cracking sugar.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's our favourite.
That's our favorite. Now, I'm watching this over and over again. Oh, you wait till you see what we run with this. Okay, so your why. Let's back up a little bit. When I go out to eat, I eat for energy primarily. Once or twice a year, we go to a family thing, and it's like, screw it, I'm here with family to make the good bread. I'll eat for family, to have family fellowship. But 9 times out of 10, I'm eating for energy. So that eliminates 80% of what's on the menu off.
Yeah.
Because I will not touch sugar, and I will not touch bread 99% of the time.
Yeah.
Okay? And it shows. Can you tell? Okay?
Yeah.
On the other hand, let's talk about this big life thing. Why? For me, it's more Playmates. Okay? That's it. By the way, I've worked with addicts. And when I work with addicts, you know what I notice? They are at war. They are at such a war that they've got to have a drug of choice to take, whether it's porn or heroin, I don't care. But they are such at war, they need to do something to escape the war.
All right.
And experience that.
Yeah.
Okay? You know what I want? I want them to play. If I can teach an addict to play, they stop taking drugs. Okay? You get it? I can take this why, more Playmates, and put it anywhere. Why did I teach NLP? The same thing. I want people to notice how they think, okay, what they're feeling, and make useful distinctions around it, like what we're doing here. Do you get more about what your why is than you did yesterday?
Definitely.
Yesterday, our friends Dom and Shay came over, and we were talking about why. And I can tell I'm ranting, and
everyone was a big
confusion,
zombie,
right?
like,
so it's like, cool, we got to explore this why thing.
Yeah.
And the why is never, I'm here to save the whales. I want to make everyone in the continent of India happy. Is India a continent, or is it a country? I don't know. Let's research it for 4 years. Okay, what is the difference between a continent and a... And people go down that freaking rabbit hole avoiding a why. By the way, I want more Playmates and playtime in my life. How many people can criticize that? Everyone. Because we really should be here to struggle and make a difference. And why is it that you don't work 40 hours a week and everyone else is doing it and suffering? And, you should pay more taxes and all these things. You get it?
Yeah.
They don't have a why. So all they can do is bitch about the what. So what's your why? Your why's got to be something simple. And from what I can tell, it always comes down to this. What you are is God having the adventure of a lifetime. If you get that, okay? Remember our little trip to New Zealand, scribbling something like that in a van?
Yeah. Yeah, we did because we hired a... what were they called?
Wicked camper
Wicked,
van. Okay, check these things out. Just Google Wicked camper van. They're crazy, but we rented one of these things. And while we're out there, I scribbled something about a lifetime of adventure and the adventure of a lifetime.
Yeah.
Because what we are is the spark behind the eyes. What you are. By the way, if you think you're the meat suit, come on. No freaking way. You are not the meat suit. You're not the history of the meat suit. You're the spark behind the eyes that drives the meat suit and drives everything. And when you get that, you get, I don't have to be at war to protect my meat suit. I don't have to protect all my whats. Okay? Because I've done trading time for dollars. And I could have defended doing that because that's what good people do. They struggle. Jesus did.
Yeah.
Right? You know, we
and
could,
so many people keep trying to, well, not bring you back, but we'll try and bring other people back to always the what.
Oh, yeah. You're,
because you're suddenly showing, oh no.
When you start living
This is
by
why I want to do this.
Yeah, watch her.
Yeah.
When you live by why, how do people respond?
Well, that's what I was saying. A lot of them try and bring you back to the what.
Oh, yeah. They're terrified of why.
Yeah, because it's like, yeah. I don't know. Why are they terrified? Because they haven't worked it out for themselves?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Why means you put skin in the game. Okay, why did I write PTSD free? Because I am tired of people saying that PTSD is an incurable illness, which means you've got to take dope for the rest of your life and be disabled and think shit about yourself and always go back to, yep, I would be someone, but if it wasn't for the war. Okay,
Yeah.
and I'm not saying people don't get injured. I got injured.
Yeah, you got.
Okay?
Yeah.
I got injured pretty damn good. I can show you some photos. Right? I've got documents. I got all sorts of stuff.
Yeah.
But at some point, I decided that's it. I'm living life. This is what you get to do. So discover your whys. They're going to be simple: puzzle, fulfillment, excellence. These little tiny things. And let those drive what you do. That's what gets me to write a post. That's what gets me to do a video. That's what gets me to 5 a.m. I'm up doing things. What I do doesn't matter. It does, but it doesn't. But why I do it, I can't stop doing it.
Sorry, it's a little bit
This is great.
off target, but is that so with businesses? They keep talking about these mission statements, but is that what a mission statement
It should be.
almost contain? Really, the why, not the what's we do.
I love what Digital Marketer says about core values.
Yeah.
What are the core values of our business? The
Yeah.
core values of our business include creating freedom in your life, including honoring you, who you really are, not your limits. When someone sends us a whole bunch of crap and we tell them, get over the crap, tell us what you want, and they say, you're disrespectful. Yeah, I am. I am very disrespectful to your history. I am very respectful to the mystery of you. What do you want? What can you be? What are you choosing?
Yeah.
Totally different thing. I could care less about your history. I could tell you horror fucking stories. Okay?
Yeah, we've all got histories. Yeah.
We've all got them.
Yeah.
Okay? But why? Look at this.
Yeah.
This is a why.
Yeah.
Okay? You get it? This is good fun. Hey, Jeff, we're just getting ready to go to the dog park.
Yeah,
so
we
we
are.
had some goody comments. Tamika, thank you. Jeff, thank you for joining us. You got to watch the replay. This was good. This was good.
Yeah.
Fits in with what we were talking about yesterday and emailing a little bit about today. So good stuff. So,
Cool.
anything else we want to toss in? By the way, yes?
No.
Sorry. I see. Why really pumps me up. Okay? Nail some whys. Your whys are so freaking simple and obvious and lovely. They're never save the whales. It's never save the planet. That's all by the way, you want to know why the whales are dying and the planet is so overrun by industry and stuff? It's because people haven't identified their whys. When you nail your why, you're going to stop craving all the whats. Okay? Sure, I've got a nice car, a nice iPad, a nice microphone, a lovely wife, a beautiful home. Okay? But those are all byproducts of the why.
It reminds me a little bit of what was being said about don't go anti-war.
Correct.
Join the peace rally. Join
Yeah,
like
be peaceful.
be peaceful, because that's really what you're wanting. It's not the anti-war. Or, yeah.
Yep,
'Cause
totally.
It's war in itself. Yeah.
Embody your whys. Leave some comments here if you want us to go deeper with this. Again, I'm kicking around a couple ideas, either a tiny project or a big project, maybe both. Put some stuff in the comments here because that'll help us determine what direction to go with that. And it's 8:20. It's time for us to go to the dog park.
It is.
The rest of the guys from Russell. Let's let them see a little bit more of the garden. Just
Can they see the bird feet? Not really.
Not really.
Go that way.
okay. Tell you what, I'm going to just
Do a
move this
shuffle.
around a little bit. Okay. This is really scary because we've got two big tripods.
No, that way.
That way.
To see.
There's the
there's
bird
a bird
feeding
feeder.
area.
See the white cockatoo.
There's the white cockatoos. There's a
They're
pile of
eating.
tin way back there. That's some stuff from the old roof.
And there's loads just down here at our feet.
And
I don't know if you can
some other stuff
go that way.
of cockatoos. Let's see if we can get down. There we
Yeah,
are.
there they are.
All right. Boy, a
They're all
20-minute
eating
show
the bird
almost.
seed.
Wow. Okay, we love you guys. Thank you
Yeah.
for listening, tuning in. Tell your friend.
Yeah.
And visit us at freeneville.com. This was great. And post up your comments and your questions. Help us drill down into this and be much more useful. Okay? And nail those whys. Okay? Have fun. See ya.
See ya.